often question why have I been single for almost 3 years, and then I'm quickly reminded when I left swipe a guy on Hinge just because I don't like his shorts.
The amount of options are just overwhelming, so you start getting picky.
Men need to understand that when women open up a dating app, it's just thousands of suitors. And so she starts picking on the dumbest stuff. I don't like his bracelet. I don't like that guy's shoes. His eye doesn't look right. He had one hair on his nose. It's like the weirdest things now because you have so much to choose from. You can literally stitch the perfect man together.
Minimum height.
6 feet.
Yeah, that's where they get you. Would you exclude obesity?
Absolutely.
Minimum income. So
I'm gonna say at least 200.
200 grand?
You can be 30 years
Oh
old and
my
make
goodness.
200.
Take a guess at what percentage of men fit this
2%.
criteria? 2%? Much lower. It's 0.049%. Cool.
All right, is this going on the TV?
One of the core goals of the MGTOW movement is to empower men to stand up for themselves and realize they're not just a selection of toys for women to pick and choose from. Thanks to the disparaging comments like these from modern women, a lot of men are facing self-confidence issues. It's crucial to remember that self-care is essential if you want to break away from the clutches of those trying to undermine your independence and turn you into simps. One key aspect of self-care that often gets overlooked is maintaining a good skincare routine. That's why I'm excited to have Tej Henley as the sponsor of today's video. Tej Henley simplifies the process of taking care of your skin. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing you don't. Seriously, I still don't think some of you believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve your confidence in all aspects of your life. I recommend you start with their Level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. Oh, and to make it dead simple for guys like us, they provide this instruction card in every box that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. It definitely comes in clutch. Skincare wasn't always something I took seriously, but now that I have, I wish I would have started sooner. But you don't just have to take my word for it because they have over 10,000 five-star reviews from customers around the globe. And because Tej is sponsoring this video, they're offering you an amazing deal. Just click the first link in the description to get 40% off your first skincare system and a free gift. Plus, as a member, you'll also get 20% off for life. So don't wait any longer. Click the first link in the description to start your skincare journey today.
While this guy was inside Whataburger getting food, 3 girls began talking negatively about his outfit for no apparent reason. This continued until he exited the restaurant. He questioned them about their opinion on his appearance, and they ultimately made him feel bad about his fit.
Hey, I ain't fresh. I ain't fresh. You're not fresh. At all. No, sir. You gotta take your L, bro. Sometimes tell him stop playing with you. Nah,
I personally think that outfit suits his age perfectly, and it seems like I'm not the only one who feels that way.
Yo, this shit is kind of slick, pissing me off. No fucking way. Y'all gonna say this man not fresh. Now from head to motherfucking toe, bitch, we looking at about $290 to $300 in attire that he has on. Ain't no way you gonna convince me that this shit ain't fresh. What about it ain't fresh? This is what the we call coordination. And some people in the younger generation don't know what the fuck that is. And he's at Whataburger. So what was he supposed to have on? Some Balenciagas? A 3-piece Steve Harvey suit? Like.
Now that we've covered the importance of taking care of yourself, let's get back to why the MGTOW movement is so crucial.
Most men will only experience unconditional love from their mothers, and some of us don't even get that. Most of us have never even felt appreciation or respect without conditions or hidden intentions. We don't know what it sounds like to hear, "I see you, and I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're here. You really make a difference." Yet the expectation is to constantly be displaying the strength and love that the world is hesitant in conveying. We're expected to have a thick skin but get judged if it turns to a hard shell. The first step in being a man is ignoring the hunger. Cause yes, boy, you're gonna be starving. Starved of attention, starved of affirmation, starved of love, starved of being told that you are enough. Step 2 in being a man is comfortability with replaceability. You are only as good as you are useful. You are only as valuable as you are needed by others. Should there ever come a day, boy, where you fail to provide everybody with a smiling face, then do not be surprised when they say all men do is take up space.
The funniest thing is, 70% of women believe their soulmate possesses all the traits they desired in their previous 10 to 30 boyfriends.
You want a high-value man? So do you want a guy who's got status or wealth?
Not necessarily wealth, but just has something going for himself.
My argument here would be, the more money he gets, the less he cares
Right,
about
but those-
your money.
Right, but those type of men want to be able to have an intellectual conversation
No,
with a
not
woman.
really.
Because that's all guys want. All guys want is swear
What?
to God. No, let me rephrase that. Shitty men want and that's all they want from you. Hire guys that are worth more, that will benefit your life more, they're not just going to want from you. And that's a fact.
Or could it be that the men that only want from women is because that's all that the women have to offer? Because for me, if pussy's all you're offering, pussy's all I want.
It's truly tragic that so many women today have absolutely no idea what men actually want. They seem to prefer chasing after toxic guys, drawn to the excitement and drama, while completely ignoring the good men who would treat them with respect and kindness. Women like this end up with skewed perceptions because they've chosen to surround themselves with these toxic relationships. They can't seem to grasp the value of stability, respect, and genuine connection that good men offer. Instead, they perpetuate a cycle of negativity, making it harder for themselves and others to find true happiness and fulfillment in relationships.
I don't get dating nowadays. This is the largest group of butthurt, bitter pen pals I've ever seen in my entire life. It's absurd. Like, you'll establish mutual interest with somebody, exchange numbers, and then you want to good morning me beautiful until my head is ready to explode. Like, I don't know about y'all, but my attention span is not something to play with. You've got 2 or 3 weeks of chit-chatting with me and FaceTiming before I expect you in person. All right? This isn't fucking summer camp. Let's keep in touch. No. I want to feel the weight of a man's I can't say it, it's TikTok, but you guys, you get what I'm saying. Like, we need to establish real life chemistry. I'm not going to keep talking to you, talking about I miss you. I don't know how. We've never met. More, if you miss me, why aren't you in front of me? Like, what's the issue here? Why aren't you making a move? Lock it in, buddy. Are you short? Do you smell? Are you poor? You can't afford a date? We can go to a fucking park. Like, are you married? What is the issue? Because now you acting sus. And I lose interest on suspect people. Like, what? Lock it in!
In 2024, can we stop asking men to take care of us and pay our bills immediately as soon as we meet them, as if they're obligated to financially make sure we're secure fresh out the gate? I will never understand this. I hear the craziest stories from men, how they'll go on a first date with a woman or their first conversation with a woman, and immediately she's making it a requirement and a standard to pay their bills and fly them out and take them shopping and drip them in designer and take care of their 3 kids. It's not even theirs, and this is the standard if you want to get to know me, let alone date me. That's insane to me. Like, I can't understand that or comprehend, because I feel like as a woman, you should hold your own and you should make sure your bills are taken care of on your own. I'm all for a man leading and providing and protecting, because that's what a man's supposed to do. And a part of providing is, of course, making sure that his woman is financially secure. But the key word there is his women. You can't just meet a man, he doesn't even know you, y'all don't even know if you're going to be together, and the standard is you got to pay my bills. Like, that's crazy to me. But if a man met you on the first date and the first night and he wanted to have sex with you, you would be appalled and offended. Doesn't make sense.
Well, after 50 years of women criminally abusing men in the divorce courts, it's no surprise that men are steering clear of marriage. Who could have predicted this outcome?
Let's talk about feeling lonely in your marriage. I think that this is something that has been swept under the rug for a very long time, and most women don't feel comfortable talking about it. I got divorced 3 years ago. Before that, I did feel extremely lonely in my marriage, and I didn't talk to anyone about it. I felt ashamed and like it was my fault and that I had failed, and it was all internally something I was dealing with. I felt like I was supposed to support my partner and never say anything bad about him. So if I talked to my friends about how I was feeling, it was not being a supportive wife. So all these things that aren't true. As women, we deserve to be supported and loved and taken care of, no matter what stage you're in, no matter how old your kids are. So just know that you deserve that. You deserve to be treated well and loved and supported, and that being lonely in your marriage is not okay. Work on it if you want to work on it. Leave if you want to leave, but know that you need to talk to people and that you will get through this one way or another.
How many men do you know who ever use the phrase, "I deserve this," or "I deserve that"? None, or very few, because the entitlement of women is legendary.
A lot of guys are socially awkward.
I think you're a bit ignorant to like the average guy's experience. Consider this, right? The average guy today, his granddad had to put in a quarter of the work to get the kind of woman that is 4 times as amazing as the woman he's attracted.
Oh, you're talking about
his grandmother was an amazing woman and a very, very feminine, natural woman, and his granddad really didn't have to do the kind of work he has to do right now as a young man in the Western world.
So you're talking about hoflation.
Yes, it's hoflation.
Hoflation. So modern men have to work 5 times harder than their grandfathers did for women 20 times worse than what their grandmothers were.
It's true. It's actually true.
A lot of guys are socially awkward, says the woman who won't approach a man, can't hold a conversation, constantly stares at her phone in social settings, is addicted to social media, and has TikTok brain. Are they socially awkward, or do you just suck at being an individual who's present in a social setting? And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.